What's up, guys? This is your boy Lemons, and I got a new headset, and should tell you guys what's going on. So I'm doing this thing called Unedited reviews, where I just like play something or like get some footage of a movie and just talk about it, unscripted and anything. Right now, because on Friday I'm gonna get my phone fixed, but there's like a high chance that I might lose all my footage of Hidden Games #2. I have half of it done already, so I'm thinking maybe I should upload that. No, it's a little bit less than half. I probably should upload that as a part 1 and then upload part 2 right after my phone is fixed. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do, because I have more audio recorded than footage and footage edited, so it's gonna be a little bit just to, like, you know, slice everything up. But anyways, right now I'm gonna talk about
Krauts are fighting like
Call of Duty World War II,
specifically the campaign invaded by the Allies. Won't be the last,
because this campaign is probably like the best campaign ever since Black Ops 2.
We thought with the liberation of Paris we'd be one step closer to home, but our troubles are just beginning. We're fighting in the city now.
Because
Aachen. Crowd's got
the cutscenes, they look amazing. They look like an actual movie.
We're drilling a hole clear through their western border. Davis has us going
because the graphics are amazing. 100% are amazing. But you really can't judge a game based on its graphics alone.
Pearson, I ain't seen eye to eye since we got here.
But what I really like about it is I really like Daniels. It's because Daniels, from the beginning of the game, like as you gradually go on, you'll learn that Daniel's just a simple farm boy. And then throughout the war, he gets better as a soldier, and he soon like gets to love his comrades more and more. It's kind of like when you play as Daniels through his POV, because it is a first-person shooter.
See the address?
So like Daniels is kind of like
only one reason to be so formal.
Just a normal man, just a normal farm boy that got dropped in this harsh war.
Quit screwing around.
It's kind of like he's kind of like if a civilian picked up a gun and had to do all these impossible tasks.
Everybody's got their
like him seeing the hardships of the war, seeing his friends die.
I gotta believe you still.
Him having to kill as well. I bet that'll take a toll on a lot of people. And since Daniels is a good way of showing that, and I feel like this level is a good way. It's a good example.
Come on, Daniels.
Near the end, because near the end of the level, you have to rescue a bunch of civilians, and then you have to rescue this like little girl. This little girl.
We can't hold the plasma much longer.
But then in the end, when you rescue her, her sister just gets shot right in front of her face. And then the entire time, the platoon was arguing whether they should save him or not, because they don't know if they're able to get out. So like, you gotta kind of think like in order to protect others, you kind of have to protect yourself. And I think this game is a good way of showing that.
WWII a villain. We're drawing fire.
I'm gonna talk about all the other characters like Pearson, Turner, Zuckerman.
But we'll be leaving our flank exposed.
All right, just get your asses here as soon as you can.
Understood. Working on it.
Like they're all, like I like them all.
Make it quick. These packs are tearing us apart.
Like Turner is more of like the nice, like the fierce but firm general.
All right, boys, we're rerouting to the Stat Theater.
Or not general, just platoon leader.
Unknown.
And then Pearson,
radio and intercom.
Radio master on.
is like a very harsh.
Right to cut back to the theater.
He's very harsh, but the reason was because he was a lot like Turner before.
Hold position here with
until he got his entire platoon killed.
Until we get back.
Copy that. You got it, Perez.
Everyone stay sharp. Watch the windows.
And that is kind of sad because like later on he explains it on how much of a toll it really took on him. That's saying that he had his entire platoon got killed just for saving 3 of his members.
Right side. Our boys at the theater are dealing with the same shit we are. The second we sweep out the Germans, we'll rush back in.
We're on their turf now. Whole different ballgame.
They want a bloodbath? That's what we'll give them. They don't have a chance in hell.
That's not how they see it.
I should probably talk about something else because like this, I don't want this to be very short. But probably should talk about the gameplay, like the level design. Well, generally in a Call of Duty campaign, each level should have, like in any game, each level should have something different. There should be a reason for you to play that level. Whether it be a certain part of the story, certain part of the gameplay, you know, like maybe some people for this level, it could be that you get to play as a tank. Or for me specifically, it could be that the part of the story and they have to rescue the civilians, and like how sad, like how Daniels, how everyone's become, like how Turner, like how broken he was in this one, and how Pearson showed a bit of humanity. Because like in the entire game, he's all about like, we're soldiers, we're about order, we gotta follow orders. Well, Turner is just like, we have to stay alive, we have to save our men.
Slow down, I can't see you.
Got eyes on the cathedral.
And when Turner's not able to do that, Pearson had to tell Turner that they couldn't save everyone. Pearson's the one to give Turner a bit more way into reality. Well, that's the reason for me playing this level. But this is not my favorite level. My favorite level is when you get to liberate. It's called Liberation, where you get to play as this one French girl from the Revolution, and that you get to go break into like a big German, like a little German base. You get to explore, you get to sneak in and stuff like that. Like it's very cool. Like everything looks amazing, like the lighting and stuff like that. If you see my previous hidden game videos, or like the only hidden game video, I mentioned that I really liked nighttime settings, and that took place in a nighttime setting. Like soft spot for me, extreme soft spot for me.
Hey! Fuck! Tiger! Lure it back! You need to hit his flanks!
So generally, I think like the level design for this game is very well. I'd say it's probably just as good as Black Ops 2, or even better. It's definitely not as good as Black Ops 1 though. Ever not good as Black Ops 1. How about it? Well, I probably shouldn't compare the two because they're like definitely from different time settings. One said that, like Cold War, future,
Tank on the right.
You know, things like that.
Tiger shot us in the back. Great shot. Round in the breach.
So I probably should compare it to like the more older Call of Duties. Like they were extremely difficult.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Or like at least the British one. Like I'm talking about Call of Duty 2, where you get to play as the Soviets, British, and then the Americans. And like the British ones were specifically hard.
I don't see the enemy armor.
And like how would I compare? They're they're not too. They're like the same but extremely different. It's like if
Nailed it.
It's like if Call of Duty 2 got an upgrade.
Get up the flag. He's got a speed on us.
I'm doing terrible right now.
Much more. I don't see him. Great shot. Enemy
it's kind of hard to talk and play at the same
time. The hill
time.
where the Tiger came in. Theater should be over the rise.
Dagwood White 2-7 villain. We can't hold out much longer.
Villain to Dagwood White 2-7.
I think that Call of Duty World War II has one of the best campaigns for like a hot minute.
Head up this hill.
I think that's all I have to say. I know it's probably very boring, but it's whatever. It's just something at least. I want to do something more like these. Maybe even like, you know, just think about it a bit more before I actually just dive in. Because right now I just dove in. I just, like yesterday, I'm like, you know what? I probably should do something like this. So that's all I did. I mean, if you want more of this, just let me know. Well, I just hope I sound good. I just hope everything is fine.
Got German armor here. Take out that Panzer tank now.
I guess I'll see y'all later today, maybe.